Hey, how's everyone? There was something that crossed my mind, since today is the 4th of July. But the question is, were they really independent? Did they become independent from England? I mean, they still pay taxes. And when I was growing up, we always had to keep an update on what they were doing in England. I used to be like, what's so important about what Charles and ugly Charles and his ugly whatever he got and half bald-headed new king, whatever he was, and all these sorry-ass people. Then I got to thinking, maybe they never became independent. Maybe it was just an illusion to play a superiority above another. So what goes to say is the 4th of July is not the day of independence. You can't be independent if the same people who have supposedly brought you over here as robbers and crooks and thieves, you still have to give an acknowledgement to the ones that sent you. And you pay taxes to England. And the Roman Catholic Church roams over here making sure that you do what you're supposed to do. And they do bring that through religion. Every religion is under the Roman Catholic Church, including Jehovah's Witnesses. They're not separate. They're one and the same. They all worship the same God. Get it? So anyway, this is not a happy independence, not even for them. It's not a happy independence for us. They said that we were still in captivity in our own land. So did you take over our land, or you were just independent enough to roam the land, but you still don't own the land? See, this is where hate, racism, and everything has been going on. You've always hated us for a long time because there's one thing you could never have, and that's our soul and our land. You live on it as birthright, but we're sovereign. So always in the back of your mind, you know that you don't own America. You know it was Thai America before you add the AM to it, right? And drop the T, right? Okay. So, enjoy it. This most likely will be your last 4th of July. You might have maybe a couple of more years, and after that, there will be no more 4th of July. There will no more celebrating of how evil you came over here and became. Confirmation. See, you were done wrong in your own land, and you came over to somebody else's land and did those people wrong who were nice to you. So, and it wasn't just the YT, it was the Moors, the black nobilities. They came over here, the Moorish Empire came over here and just did wicked beyond wicked. Whites were just a puppet. So the 4th of Independence is not for the whites, it was for the Moorish people. The illusion was to make the whites feel like it was about them, but it never was. It's about your master that was behind you. You know, he a little bit look like me, maybe a little bit darker or different shades. You know what I mean? So I hope it helps. Your 4th of July is not your 4th of July. You too are celebrating. The same ones that sent you over here, you're celebrating their independence of taking over a land that does not belong to them. It's not about the white man. It's about the Moorish Empire. That's why they started calling us Mer, to make us think we were one and the same. That's a made-up name. Same way we get mad when you call us Negro or Ninja. Because we're not. We're not one of the same. Negro land is over there. This is Egyptian over here. The land of Egypt. You know, like they said in Deuteronomy 28, verse 68, told Judah, I'm going to send you over to the land of bondage. Well, where did they get sent? To Africa? No, they got sent to Egypt. And Egyptians are in bondage, but not no more. We wake up. We remember who we are. So eventually we won't be calling ourselves Indian anymore either. Because that's not what we are. We won't be calling ourselves Israel either. Because that's not who we are. We are the Egyptians. And Israelites are the Judah. That's what they want us to forget. They didn't want us to know who we are. But guess what? We remember. So, yeah. Enjoy your little 4. It means nothing. You still pay taxes. You still go to work just like the rest of us. You ain't that independent. And all things will turn. All the way to Deuteronomy 30, verse 7. That's why the New Testament ain't what you need to look at. We still was in Deuteronomy. And those things have to be fulfilled. Take care.